evening, good afternoon. It is more on the road with Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is what we're all about. I'm here live at Crunch Fitness, original 2000 County Line Road, Ridgeland, Mississippi. For more information, 601-360-8080. That bless me with the opportunity to come up here and share and live stream from here with you guys. I really appreciate the management staff here, Nanette Jar. She was going to be on. However, she decided not to join us this day, but she's here. I really appreciate her for allowing me to come here and talk to you this morning. It is a lot exciting going on here, everywhere there where Mary went, a little land was sure to go. But it's a lot going on here, and I thank you guys for your time for joining me this beautiful Saturday. And you could be anywhere doing anything till now. Really chill out in this heat because it is hot. Yes, I am in central Mississippi. Right now I'm in Madison County, Ridgeland, Mississippi, and it is probably 90, 80 some degrees right now, but the temperature is changing. It is rising. So be safe, stay hydrated. You know that I'm staying hydrated. I have my water here. You may see me. Yeah, I'm not going to sit and say where it's from, but yes, I do have some water because they're not sponsored to the show. So I can't tell you where I purchased it from, but you know I purchased from some local store here in the Hinds County, Central Mississippi area because you have to stay hydrated. So let me go ahead and take that off. Hopefully, they would definitely like to be a part of the show. So if anybody knows anybody that knows somebody that sells water, definitely advise them to get in contact with me. Again, if you want to contact me, you can reach me via social media. And I'm going to definitely share all my social media sites where you can locate us. We're live. We're like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Rewind. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel, More and More Sports Management. I would advise that you go to our website, www.mms-management.com, to get directly to the links because if you go in the search Google menu and type in More and More Sports is going to come up. But it may not be directly to me because there are other More and More Sports. Some go MORE, some go MOORE, some go MOOR. So there's multiple different ways that they spell it, but hey, we are MOORE. More information on the website www.mms-management.com to learn more information. I definitely want to dive right into what we're going to get into. It is getting very close. It is getting very close up to, not saying crunch time because I'm in Crunch Fitness. I'm not saying that because, hey, where I'm located, but it's crunch time. I know that I have a lot of interest in the benefit basketball game that I'm hosting and coaching cancer benefit basketball game. You can screen, what is it, the QR code and take you directly to the link to sign up. Coaching Cancer Benefit Basketball Game. It is benefiting breast cancer and domestic violence. I just been an advocate for domestic violence and breast cancer by any means necessary, any way that I can help out. Working with two organizations and putting this benefit game together, the Butterflies by Grace, Designed by Faith, and the Susie G. Coleman Central Mississippi Breast Cancer Organization. The proceeds from this benefit game will go to those two organizations so that they can do research and provide resources to the individuals that they're working with. I'm not going to call them victims. I'm not going to call them survivors. I'm going to call them individuals because they are individuals have normalized, but they were kind of interrupted by some certain situation. But I applaud them for the fight that they fought through their situation, and they're here to share their stories. They're here to continue to encourage others what they've been through and what they went through and how they overcame it. Now, domestic violence is a serious situation now, and when individuals just think about domestic violence again, we only think about a male and a female, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. Uh, that's the main thing that we come to when we hear domestic violence. No, domestic violence is a situation within close proximity of the family, close friends, have some type of relationship with each other. It could be man or woman, boy on girl, male on male, female on female, mother, son, son, mother, mother, daughter, mother, father, son, father, all those all those all playing together with relation to domestic violence. Cousins, it is what it is. Again, some type of interruption within a family. And I know that some people don't take that as a serious crime. I think it is a serious crime because it's disrupt the family relationship. Now, just recently, I've heard recent news that a brother shot a brother, killed the brother over some disagreement. Now, I don't know the story in great detail, but it was just a disagreement. And one pulled out a gun and shot the other. I don't know exactly what took. A brother murdered a brother, and the really reason why I know it really sticks to me because I live in Hines County, and it was one of my church members, uh, family members. So they kind of impacted us indirectly. So I continue to pray for that family. I know that they spoke with our pastor. They had a balloon release yesterday, and so our pastor spoke with the family, and they're going to do something. I'm not sure exactly all great details, but my prayers are with that family. Again, that's a sign of a domestic violence return to a death in a family, and it just needs to stop. And I've talked with other females that are survivors of domestic violence. Again, it's an ugly situation, and if it happened once, it's potentially that it will happen again. So we hope that if you're going through domestic violence, share with someone, a confidant, someone that you definitely trust, that you definitely get to feel that they will help you. Ladies, if you're going through domestic violence right now, do not stay in that relationship. Again, if it happened once, it'll definitely happen again. So men and women, I'm not even gonna say ladies, if you in a domestic relationship, go ahead and get out. Again, there are resources to help you. If you feel like I have nowhere to go, they're the breadwinner. They bring home all my, they take care of everything. That right there is a sign. That is definitely a sign of domestic violence when someone is in control over basically majority, almost close to 100% of what take place in that household, where you can't really go around, spend around time with your friends or family. Uh, you either go to work and come home, or you can't dress this way, you can't do that. So there are signs that showing you that there is potential domestic violence going on within the household. So if you see something, say something. Again, there are a lot of organizations out here supporting domestic violence. Law enforcement, they have victim assistance program. Now, victim assistance is not just geared towards working towards domestic violence. Victim assistance is a program that is designed to assist victims, whether it's a loss of a family member or that you were some type of burglary abuse, dealing with some type of robbery. Again, there are a lot of resources that we are unaware of, so definitely start asking questions though. Definitely though try to seek information because there's a lot of information out here for anybody that's going through anything. But right now we're talking about domestic violence. So definitely um, contact your local law enforcement and ask them is there resources or what can they do to support and help victims or individuals going through domestic violence, or what can they do to be a part of how to cease all of this nonsense, because Javon Strickland is just strictly a bunch of nonsense. Now, again, carry on and continue with the benefit basketball game. Coach Championship benefit basketball game. It is scheduled to take place July the 14th at Pearl High School in Pearl, Mississippi, 500 Pirate Cove in Pearl, Mississippi. Tip off is set between 5:30, 6 o'clock, beginning with the females game. I would like to have a women's game as well as the males game. The men all forward, but sometimes we can't go co-ed. Just want to just bring in unity, though. Really calling coaching cancer because athletes, coaches, they make a great impact on lives. And I'm saying coaches because of coaches can work with any individuals from anywhere between five up to 100 plus because they're working with teams and athletes. Because on basketball, to have a complete basketball team, you have to have at least a minimum of five players, and that's why I said at least five. And football, you have to have at least a minimum anywhere between, depends on you playing 7 man or 11 man. So you see the difference. So you have to at least start with a minimum at least five individuals that you're working with. And again, they make a great impact on life because they're teaching children, they're teaching their teammates, they're teaching youth, they're teaching adults. how to play this particular sport, and then provided them encouraging word. Coaches, again, I'm a former coach as well, and I think the duty and the job of a coach is to encourage their team to do the best that they can. Now, some coaches are not as good as other coaches at providing encouragement. Some coaches, a lot of the coaches are former athletes themselves, so they know how to play that particular sport, or they are aware of the skills and ability to play that sport, and they try to encourage others to bring out the best in them. Now, some teams are not successful, and again, you can look at that: is that the coaches, is that the coaches doing it, or is that the athletes or the team doing so? It goes hand in hand. But again, the reason why it's called coaching cancer, because you have to continue to provide encouragement for those individuals that are going through those certain situations, dealing with breast cancer or domestic violence. So again, it is a two-way street. So that's why I say coaches. Now, again, once we think about coaches, we think about those individuals that are dealing with athletics. No, there are speaking coaches. There are business coaches. There are coaches in Lamaze class, as they say, the ones that help give birth to the impregnated mother. So there are different type of coaches all around, but I associate this with coaches because we definitely continue to provide encouragement to those individuals that are going through those situations. Again, you can scan the QR code for more information. It'll take you directly to the website. If you want to sign up and participate and play, again, it's a sign up form on there as well. And if you would like to support, just reach out to me or fill in the comments saying, hey, that you would like to support. Again, if you'd like to volunteer and help organize the game, again, go to the click on the QR code and it will take you directly to what you need. So again, you can log on the website and it'll take you there as well. So just like I said, you can take a look at my website for more information. The website is www.mms-management.com. This is the opening page, and it'll take you directly to all the information that you will need. So if you click on, just like I'm gonna go through, if you click on Coaching Cancer, again, that's the event that we're speaking of, July the 14th, and again, it's gonna take you directly to the website, which is still loading. So bear with the computer. There we go. So now it is loading. And again, if you scroll down, it gives information about the game, how it all started. And again, here's the sign up sheet to sign up for. As well as says school organizations, I need to add a comment, so I have to go and update that. So where it says school or organization, you can put information in that you would like to volunteer, or your organization would like to help with this some type of way. So and then just click send, and it's going to come to me. This is these are again some individuals that help support it. The benefit game by ESPN Talking Sports Live, 105.9 FM Zone. Tuesday nights for myself, Rob J, Larry Nix, myself, and Beeve on the board because they always think that I'm trying to take over the show. But hey, I am not. It's just all out of good fun and love. And then Eagle Express Credit Union, they have supported me financially and a lot of stuff. And Smile Design Orthodontics, Dr. Minor, she supported the event as well. And Hillcrest Christian School. Hillcrest, they supported me in this event because actually the first game was no, the last game was held at Hillcrest. Now it wasn't the first one, but the last one was held at Hillcrest. And they helped supported me with the venue. Again, this is last year's game. This is 2022 last year's game. We're here was here at Hillcrest Christian School. As you can see, I came out and had a model sign. It was a co-ed game, so women had been playing together, had fun. I forgot which team won, but all I know it was just a lot of fun. So you can go to the website. That's is some of the players. It was more players than that. Some of them left before we took that picture. Uh, but it was full of fun. It was full of fun. So again, you can like us on social media, Facebook, to get more information and follow up with us. And this is from 2019 game, took place at Kirsten. Now, this was the first one. This was the first one put together, 2019. As you know, COVID hit 20. That shut down a whole lot of stuff. And so 2022 was the first year that we brought it back. And as you can see, our MVP player from the females game, from the ladies game, and the winning coach uh, from the ladies game. And just said, what's that? Anisha Jackson, she was the MVP, and the winning coach, LaShonda Foe Griffin. And as you can see, this is the winner from the males game. the winning coach, the late Victor Mason. One thing about Victor Mason, though, he definitely was supported. I called and asked for his assistant, and he said he definitely would love to assist, but no, he was going to be doing something earlier that day, and he made it his business to get there and help support because we know that, from my understanding, that he was dealing with illness as well before he passed. So I really applaud the late Victor Mason for his support in this event and helping us put it together, and as well as the male MVP, Quintarius Porter. And so again, these are the two teams. Well, hold up, man. This I done did this a couple times. I don't even know where I'm going. See, been doing this. You doing? See, I'm doing so much, and I forget to what I'm doing. These are the two different teams combined together, the male and the female team. And I forgot this one when I did at Forest Hill. Some of the ladies that took pictures after the game, and some of the males that played that took place at Forest Hill. 2018 was the first year. So forgive me if I'm incorrectly. It's just we're doing so much. Sometimes all this stuff crossover. So hey, well, this is going into the fourth year for it, and I really applaud the supporters for this game. So I thank you guys for supporting this game. So looking forward to this year's game. Again, scan the QR code to get more information. It'll take you directly to their website. It'll take you directly to the website at which you saw me clicking and browse the website for the Coaching Cancer Benefit Basketball game. Definitely would love you guys' support. Come on out and join us again. The proceeds from the game will benefit the Butterflies by Grace, designed by Faith, the Domestic Violence Organization, and the Susie G. Coleman Breast Cancer Organization here in Central Mississippi, providing resource and research for those individuals that are going through those sort of situations. Again, this is More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. I want to say thank you to Crunch Fitness for allowing me to come up here and spend time with you guys. Again, for more information on Crunch Fitness, 2000 County Line Road in Ridgeland, Mississippi, 601-360-8080. You can definitely come on out and join us. Again, it's a nice, cool place, and especially in this hot sun. I know some of the coaches will tell you that you would need to go outside and get some of this good sunlight, good vitamin D. But if you are outside working out, getting some of that good sunlight, definitely make sure that you hydrate. Definitely make sure that you hydrate. Plenty of water. Though some people don't like water. If you want to add a little twist to it, there are supplements down there that will help you drink water. Even some companies are making flavored water. So there are ways for you to definitely continue to hydrate. So don't say that I don't like the taste of water. They got purified water. They have spring water. They have mountain water. They have distilled water. They have tap water. They have water shrimp, water gumbo. So they have different type of water around. So definitely make sure that you stay hydrated. Or again, you can come to a place like Crunch Fitness and work out inside. You can hit the treadmill as you continue to run, or they have the elliptical. And they don't have a walking track in here. Due to the space. But if you want to walk, you can just walk around the fitness area. It's a nice facility here at Crunch Fitness, 2000 County Line Road here in Ridgeland, Mississippi, 601-360-8080. For more information, you can log on to their website. Is Crunch. For more information, you can log on to their website, crunch.com/location /Ridgeland. I know they have some specials going on here soon. So definitely take a look, come on up, take a visit, and learn some of the specials. They have childcare, they have some spin class, and I think they have some type of kickboxing class. They have the sauna, they have the massage chair, the hydro massage chair. I tried that once before. That felt kind of good. And I felt like you're sitting on some water, just really massaging your body. So definitely come on, check them out here at Crunch Fitness. Here on County Line Road at 2000 County Line Road, Ridgeland, Mississippi. Definitely come on and check them out and see what they have going on here up in Crunch Fitness. Wow, that's a whole lot of information. Again, giving a shout out to them for what they do here and support here at Local and Community Dev General Manager Pia Najar. She invited me here to come in and broadcast with you guys. Whether we broadcasted here live last week. First, let me say excuse the lighting because the position I was in, the lighting was a bit off right now. So I had to change location and change direction so that you will be able to see this handsome Facebook. I know last show you looking like, man, that took it. I am not that dark now. I am a dark complexion, but I'm not that dark. So the lighting was kind of off, and it was a crunch time for me to go ahead and get things started. But man, keep on using the word crunch because I'm at Crunch Fitness. Wow. But hey, it is what it is. Definitely want to talk about things that are going on in society. I know that this is a spinoff of a sports talk show. I definitely want to give shout out to my guys who helped me do this. ESPN Talking Sports Live with Rob J, Larry Nixon, myself, and Eve on the board. It airs each Tuesday on 105.9 FM The Zone. You can log on to the website at www.thezone1059.com and listen to it streaming. We're still working out to have some of the kinks, through the storm and stuff, kind of mess some stuff up at the studio, where they're still working on a few things to get it so that we can go back live streaming on it. But tune in Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Tuesday evening Central Standard Time on 105.9 FM, or if you're in the metro area, definitely tune in to listen to the show. A lot of excitement, a lot of fun, good chemistry here on the show. We talk about sports and just have a lot of fun with other things of the world. So definitely tune in to see exactly what's going on. We're not going to have a show this upcoming Tuesday, which is July the 4th. So we're going to go out and celebrate. Well, I'm not going to celebrate. I'm just going to sit at home and eat some food and chill out and watch TV. I know a lot of people celebrating and popping firecrackers of the Independence Day. Some people are. It's a debate about the Independence Day. Just slaves were freed. We just became a country. No, that's not the day. June 19th when they're supposed to free the slaves. So it's so much stuff going on in reference to this holiday. But I'm just going to enjoy the day because it's a day that the Lord has made. I'm enjoying today. Today is a gift from the Lord, the present. So I'm going to enjoy this day. So I'm going to celebrate this day, celebrate life before my Heavenly Father calls me home to be with Him. But while I'm here on this earth, I'm going to do what I can do to have fun and share God's word with others, doing what I'm doing, having benefit basketball games, coming to locations, being an advocate for certain events, help support the community, doing a lot of stuff each day and every day. Not just going to wait till this particular day and celebrate now, because each day is the day that the Lord has made for me to celebrate, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. So thank you for the day. Wow. But I know speaking in general and in reference to Jackson, Mississippi, Hines County, United States of America, I know we have election time coming up. We have a lot of campaign signs around the streets, uh, everywhere, not just here locally in Hines County. There's stuff going on everywhere. Now, when you go before you go to the polls, I know they're voting August the 8th, which is the first Tuesday in August. So when you go to the polls, make sure you do your research on the candidate that you're voting for, because we have some individuals in office that some of us saying that has nothing happened. Why do we vote you in office? But just make sure that the individual that you're voting for, that you feel strong in the ability and the work and capability that they can do. If you have an issue with the person that is elected into office, don't try to do things to bring them down. Don't do things to try to destroy their image. Ask how you can help make a difference. Now, I can refer back to a seminar that I attended a few weeks ago in June, and we talked about the four different elements: community, government, education, and business. We are a part of all. We have an impact on all as individuals. We make an impact on each and every aspect of the community. We have an impact on each and every aspect of the government. We have an impact on each and every aspect of the education and business. Now, I'm gonna go through this backwards. I'm gonna go from business, government to education to the community. Let me kind of change up. I'm gonna go government, business, education, community. The government has an impact on everything that goes along within this world. Like I said, the government was established to try to have some type of order in all the things that we do in this world. They help create laws, they help create rules, they help create structure of how things operate within the structure of a town, city, state, county, country, region. The government was established to have some type of order or structure to help how things run. You have a government within your household because the parent, or as some would say, the breadwinner, whoever does more within the family, they have a structure of how the household should be ran. And some may look at now if a child is in control over the household, as well as that the younger one, male or female, they're out working, they're out providing financial resources, they're out bringing home the groceries to help keep the house in order. But you have a parent that some of them are unable to do certain things because some of them may have a disability, or they're at the standpoint where they need to be physically cared for. The leader of the household is that child that is doing providing resources for the house. Now, some would say that the parent is because they're older. We look at individuals that to be the leaders sometimes as being those individuals that are of age. Sometimes that not it's the one that really provide help keep the household functioning. But again, some parents move in with their children because of the child would like to be there for their parents to help care for them because they are in need of, or they are at an age where they can't care for themselves, so they need support. And so yes, that child is going to go out and work and provide for the household and take care of the house bills, help everything function. So that is some type of government within inside the house. Some may not agree with it, but that I think again that's how some type of government form in the house to provide structure, to provide order, and to provide how things will operate. Man, this is more on the road with Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is what we are. For more information about More and More Sports Management, you can log on to our website, www.mms-management.com. I definitely want to give a shout out to Crunch Fitness for allowing us to Crunch Fitness for allowing us to come here and stream our show. If you want more information, you can come stop by the facility at 2000 County Line Road in Ridgeland, Mississippi, 601 And you can log on to their website to get more information, www.crunch.com/location/Ridgeland. And if you'd like more information about More and More Sports Management, you can log on to our website, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook and Instagram, all that good stuff. Again, we're here live at Crunch Fitness in a nice, cool area because it is hot outside. And like the last show, it was Blackville. Like I stood outside a little bit too long and it kind of charcoaled me. But hey, I'm not that dark skin. I'm a dark complexion, a handsome dark complexion. So that is what it is. Okay, now again, we're talking about government. Now let's transition on to the business. Business within help provide resources and service for individuals. Our business can help provide uh, economic status to help things look nice, whereas the business within in the community can help again provide resources to individuals as well as provide economic resources to the area that it is establishing or supporting. And which relates to the business, I mean the government, where the government sets standards in which how the business should operate. Because the business can't come in and dominate. It's all in this country where we live in the United States. It's called a free, I mean not free world, but it gives everyone opportunity to provide a particular service. with more and more sports management, the service that we provide, we help negotiate contracts, plan events, sell advertisement, go out and find sponsorship, create different things to help business or organization raise funds. That's the service that we provide at More and More Sports Management. Again, if you want more information, you can log on to our website, www.mms-management.com, to learn more information about what we do. So, yes, I am a business within the community. I provide a service, but there are rules and regulations that I have to follow that have been established by the government for me to follow, or how I have to operate my business so I can be within scope of operating, so that I can be considered as I say a legit business, or someone that can provide service or provide what is needed to that particular area. Just like here at Crunch Fitness, like we're live at Crunch Fitness. Crunch Fitness is a business in the Ridgeland Jackson community. Is providing and service to individuals to come here, work out, live a healthy life, providing them a cool, safe atmosphere. Because again, it is hot outside right now. It is before I came in, it was like 80 something degrees, and the temperature is still going to turn up, rise up, because it's almost in the peak time of the day. So, Crunch Fitness is providing a cool atmosphere so that we can still live a healthy life. And I know that the statistics shows that Mississippi is one of the fattest countries because we eat well sometimes, and we eat a little too much, and sometimes that we do things because it's the South. We're not trying to be stigmatized or stereotyped, saying that they eat fatty food in the South, and you go to different parts of the country they eat different. But it's up to those individuals as its own how you eat. So again, Crunch Fitness is providing you a cool atmosphere to come work out so you can live a healthy life. So again, definitely check them out. The address 2000 County Line Road here in Ridgeland, Mississippi. 601 for more information of how you can come into this cool atmosphere and work out. So again, Crunch Fitness is a business that provides a service to the community, but they still have rules and regulations that they have to follow. So whenever you come in here, that they're not held accountable for if you work out a little too hard and you injured yourself, it's not then at their fault that they didn't properly train. So when you sign up for membership here, they're going to give you instructions on how to utilize the equipment, and they're going to say, make sure that you properly take care of things, how you operate. And then there is a waiver that you have to sign that said they're not responsible if there are any injuries that you obtain while working out here. So again, that's how the government comes into place and to help the business that operate in certain areas to operate and function. But Crunch has rules and regulations that they have to follow, so they can be within line with what the government says, because they want to be a legit business and continue to do provide the service that they're providing. Now, let's go to education. Education was established to teach individuals how to be individuals, teach individuals how to the basic necessities: read, communicate, count, and well, I'm gonna say that's communicate as well as provide proper sentence structure. Because from what we have seen, that's something I don't understand though. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not of one of that age of when the word was created. You know, you look at how we place images or how we think how things were, but some of us were not there. Now, evolution, the scientists say that man was created based off an animal, or the caveman. They didn't know how to talk because what we what sometimes the television or the media or illustration provide the image of how men, women have come to that the caveman, how they communicated was ooh, ooh, wow, ooh, ooh. I'm not sure about that. And how some of us we communicate. Now, some of us speak fluently, some of us speak elegantly, some of us can speak in multiple different languages. I speak very little Spanish, un poco español. I mean, little Spanish. Yo hablo un poco español. I speak a little Spanish. Now, how they may relate that. Some people can say that the structure of your words, they did not formulate a structured sentence, but you understood what I said. I speak a little Spanish. Me llama, ¿cómo se llama? Me llama El Bernardo. I kind of wrote that, but the Bernardo, I kind of wrote that a little wrong. So my Spanish teacher, please don't be upset at me how I wrote my name. Give shout out to guys who was Miss Butler, who was my middle school Spanish teacher, and I cannot remember my high school Spanish teacher name. I see her face, but I cannot remember her name. But I really gracias for your teaching of Spanish again. So education was put in place to help us to operate, to count, to learn the basics necessities of how things operate and how we should go, which also established business. So some education, some institutions that provide how to establish business, how to operate business, how to legally form a business based off the government, in which is all government was established by education, which translates to business, which translates into government. So you see how all this make an impact on guess what? The community. So the community was put together to help form a neighborhood or area of group of individuals that have all one thing in common: how to work together. Again, there are different forms of community. You have their own community network where some people look at community as well as neighbors, neighborhoods. Our community is that we live on this particular block. This particular street is a community, or these particular of streets, this neighboring streets are a community. But my neighbor is part of my community. So again, community can mean so much. But we think some we're gonna look at community as our neighborhoods, our ones that we are around majority of the time that we're at home. So our neighbors, so the individuals that live on our block. And sometimes our community is, I'm just gonna be frank, our community is jacked up. Some of our communities are jacked up, and we allow our community to be that way because we're depending on the government. We're dependent on the business in our community help support. Sometimes those individuals that come to the business that come to the community, they just some of them are there are just to make money. Again, as the community, we allow them to come in just to make money, which we're not putting things upon them. Hey, you're going to come in here and make money and sell goods and provide service, provide goods to our community. We need you to help support the community, like help get our streets paid, help get some lights fixed in the community so that we can light up the community, help reface some of the buildings of our community, help provide, help provide. What's the word I'm looking for? Help provide opportunity for our community to grow so that we can attract more business. So we're all working together because some of us we're dependent on the government to come in and make a difference. And if the government comes in and make a difference, come in and make an impact, the government is going to come in their own way of how things should go, but they don't know how that community operates because each community operates different. Sometimes communities govern themselves and they're not going to depend on the resource that our government of the state or our government of the county or government of the city provide. Some of us, some communities, they govern themselves. They some communities they provide everything for themselves. Like if you can go to the reservations, some of the Native Americans, they govern themselves, and the federal government have allowed them to govern themselves and say that no, I'm use I don't know exactly how, but I'm gonna use there's some areas in East Mississippi near Philadelphia, Union, Newton County, somewhere around in that area, Choctaw. Is that the county? Yeah, Choctaw. The Choctaw area. They govern themselves. They have their own schools. They have their own government now, and they are bordered in. I think I never travel. I travel by, but I never actually been seen it physically, hand eye coordination, hand eye on it. So I can't really give a exact how it is, but just from hearing, I know that has its own area. It polices itself. I think it has its own water. I think it has its own everything. So they govern themselves, but they rely on other outside resources to help them as well. But they have rules and regulations that they follow by. So you see how they govern themselves. And again, some areas govern themselves, but some communities they are dependent on the local government to provide resources, provide service. But if some government come in there and they start providing, telling you how things are going to operate, sometimes the community is not going to like that, and they are going to fight back. I hate to say it, some communities they will fight back on situations, on things like that. Again, this is a more on the road with Bernard on the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is our slogan. If you'd like more information, you can log on to our website, www.mms-management.com to learn more information about what we do. We provide contract negotiations, we provide management, we help put together events, we help solicit sponsors, we have advertisement for organizations, we help not organization, we help try to sell advertisement for institutions or athletic programs. So we do a lot. So definitely, if you want more information, log onto the website. Reach out to myself to learn more about what we do and what we offer. Therefore, I'd like for you to be a part of some of the events that we have going on with More and More Sports Management. I definitely will go and place those up. Now, so we already know about the Coaching Cancer Benefit Basketball game, and again, which we're preparing for soon, taking place July the 14th, 5:36 p.m. Central Standard Time, Pearl High School, 500 Pirate Cove, Pearl, Mississippi. Then we're going to transition to July the 29th at Lanier High School at the Old School Hoop Fest, 833 West Maple Street in Jackson, Mississippi. Proceeds from this game will go to the JPS athletic program to help our scholars to do what they do on the athletic field, and as well provide the coaches with resources to help prepare our programs. Then we're going to close out with Holy Patrol Hoops, which will take place August the 6th at Hillcrest Christian School. Proceeds from this game will help Operation go towards Operation Shoestring for what the service and the things that they're providing for the community as well. So definitely come on and be a part of the events. For more information, again, you can log on to our website to get more information about these events. And I definitely have QR codes. Click on the tab, click on the icons, the images on the home screen that you will see once you log on to the website. So we can definitely take a look at the website. And again, so you can see that information about what we do. Again, either one of these icons, Coaching Cancer, Old School Hoop Fest, and Holy Patrol Hoop, you can log onto the website and click on those images, and it'll take you directly to that particular page so you can learn more information about what those events are all about. Again, this is what we're about. It's giving back to the community, helping the community do what it needs to do so they will continue to be strong what's going on. Now, we just came through some storms and we're still going through some other storms. I just want to tell those storm victims to just continue to pray, keep your head up, don't stop it, don't give up, continue to strive on. I know that it seems like it's a struggle. It seems like when you're trying to go forward, you get knocked a few steps back. But all I'm say it's fine. It's all right. Just continue to keep your eyes up on the hill, which coming to help your help come from my heavenly Father. Continue to pray for him. Not trying to throw my religion off on individuals. So if you're none, you have a different religious belief from me. I still got nothing but love for you guys. But hey, this is just my belief. I'm not trying to throw my belief off onto you guys. I love you guys. Hey, continue to do what you do. Your religious belief. I know what God I serve is the God I serve. Again, if you want to be a part of the show, it's definitely if you want to help the storm victim, definitely reach out to those particular local areas. Even travel to those areas where there's some issues, but be safe. Uh, take precautions to be safe and definitely go travel and see what's going on there. With storms in the city. Now, I know some individuals may look at me and say, "Why am I about to say what I'm about to say? Am I compassionate?" why am I saying why am I saying what I'm about to say? I am a compassionate individual. I have nothing but love and respect for individuals. But what I'm about to say is not trying to be mean or degrading or downplay anything. But sometimes we have too much junk in our lives. We do. We have some materialistic junk. We have uh, internal junk. We just have a lot of junk in our lives. We do, and I'm not. I have a lot of junk in my life too. I have some stuff in my life that I need to get rid of, and I'm slowly, gradually trying to get rid of it, and ask God to help you with what junk you need to get rid of. Because some of us say, I don't want to get on this junk. You can hold on to some junk that God wants you to get rid of, but we still holding on to some of it. Now, with those recent storms, I thank the Lord that some of them were not lost alive, some were dealing with injury, but some were a loss alive. I pray for those individuals that lost lives. I pray for those individuals that are hurt, and I pray them a speedy recovery. But sometimes that we have to remove certain junk or certain things out of our life so God can continue to bless us. God says, store up. God saying that God blesses us to bless us. And I was just recently on the show, Defining Moments with Larry Nix, which airs Thursday at 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central Standard Time on 104.3 FM, Pearl, Rankin County, Pearl, Mississippi, Rankin County, Central Mississippi radio station. It's Thursday. Also, it is on Facebook, and you can locate the YouTube channel, Defining Moments with Larry Nix. You can he's most definitely on Facebook. But I shared with him, and he made a statement sometime that uh, some of us we have the barn mentality, and I know when we have the image of a barn. Now, some of us use the barn for other different things, but I relate it to this. When we store things in a barn, we're storing up things. We're storing things to keep. We're storing things to use to hold. We're storing up things for as I say for emergency need. We're storing up things for the future. We're storing up things in a barn, and it kind of related to a warehouse. Now, when we think about a warehouse is a place where we store up things as well. But in a warehouse, we're moving things in and out. We get product, we store them up, we're building products, we're developing things in the warehouse, then we're shipping it out to individuals to bless someone. So that's how the mentality that we need to have. We need to have that warehouse mentality, whereas we're bringing things in, building it up, and then we're shipping it on out. And now, why relate this to the storm? Saying that we're storing up a lot of junk. That God gets our attention and by any means necessary. And sometimes we do not care about the way God gets our attention, but He gets our attention. And when He gets our attention, we don't care for the way He gets our attention sometimes. Just like refer back to what we stated earlier. The community wants the government's help, but at times the government will come in and provide help based off what the government thinks you need help with. And so if God comes in and helps us and do things that we know that we can do, but we sometimes we fail to do things that way. Sometimes we fail to do things, and then when God comes in, sometimes we don't care about the way that God comes in and provide help. Now, in relation to the storm, God came in and He kind of cleaned some things up that God was asking us to clean up. God got rid of some junk that we were holding on to in our lives that we should not be holding on to. God was telling us to get rid of that stuff so that we have room for the blessings that He's about to bless us with. God don't bless us for us to keep our blessings Himself. God didn't bless me with the ability to relate to others. God didn't bless me with the ability to communicate. God didn't bless me with the ability to do what I do just for self. God bless me with that so that I can be a helpful hand to others, so that I can go out and support others, so that I can go out and be a part, so that I can help others. God placed me in certain places. Sometimes I'm wondering, like, God, why did you put me here? Why? What am I doing here? I'm just speaking to self right now. God has put me in places. I wonder why am I here, but I know it's for a reason. For God to do what He do, why He do what He do. I know that this look like, man, it does not make a lick of sense. That's it. But I'm not licking any sense because that's just nasty. But God put me in positions and put me in places to make a difference, and I thank the Lord for that. And God, thank you for doing what you do and what you just did to help me do what I do. But God has to move some stuff out of the way so that we can receive His blessing to go bless others. Even just like sometimes God gave me, God sent me to the store to get some water. I think I'm just had a water for myself. Get some water put in my office and water to have for future reference. But God sends you to a place that sometimes, man, I need something to drink, man. I'm down thirsty. I don't have any water. Or, huh, man, here's some water. So God put me in certain places, not only just a blessing. Or either God said, huh, here's a case of water. God bless me with a job to go get more water. Or God connected me with individuals that have water that they trying to donate. So you see how God sends you certain places to build and establish a relationship to not just help self, but to help others as well. God help us divine to make connections with individuals to provide those connections. Again, God didn't place me. Crunch Fitness did not. God, I'm saying that Crunch Fitness. Uh, oh man, just drawing a blank. The Jeremiah Pia, she did not just come across my uh, social media for a reason, just to say, hey, well, she has a social media account, and it saw that she was Jeremiah Crunch Fitness. It's a reason why she came across my social media people that I may know. And I sent her a friend request and I sent her a message, and she immediately replied back and said, yes, come on up, we can meet. And so it's not a reason. So she provided me with a nice area to come and do my podcast. And also, we established a relationship for future events that we're looking to host together, future events I'm looking to host, and we're building, establishing a relationship. And I thank God for that. And I said, don't know her religious belief, but I'm thinking God personally that she came across my page and she responded quickly to the request that we had. So, and again, it's established a relationship to help make a difference in the community. That's the reason why God blessed us with a different relationship and the different gifts and ability to do what we do. Wow, man, this is more on the road with Bernard for the third, presented to by more and more sports management. Nothing but more of what we do. Feel like more information about what we can do. Definitely log on to our website to see the information, what we have in store. If you want to be a part of more and more sports management, www.mms-management.com. If you would like to see what we're doing, what we got going on, be a part of what's going on, log on to the website. And again, also you can see some events that we're looking to host that is coming up soon. Definitely stay tuned. Preparing a commercial again, preparing a commercial relationship with a guy that I met at church, in which we've known each other for quite some time, but we didn't know each other for quite some time. Our relationship through his daughter, we were classmates. So you see how all these relationships are getting together, so that God's will, God's word, and God help us to continue to do what we need to do to make a difference, is build a relationship. So, for more information, you can log on to our website, uh, www.mms-management.com, about what we do, because we do a lot. Again, we do a lot with more and more sports management. Whenever the screen stops freezing, I take your scroll through. So, yes, we do a lot with more and more sports management. You can definitely see the things that we're involved in the community. I'm involved in a lot in the community. I really appreciate those individuals. These are some old organizations. These are some organizations that I've done some work with. As you can see, Butterflies by Grace, Design by Faith, and this is the benefit basketball game that's taking place July the 14th, whom we're working with, as well as the Susie G. Coleman, Central Mississippi Steel Man. Those organizations working with. These are some organizations that I work with. All these are dealing with domestic violence up front. And there's the Team 82. I did some work with Jimmy Smith and Susie Coleman. Habitat for Humanity help building houses. The Mississippi Firefighter Memorial Burn Association just have evolved the AT&T Pioneer. And again, these are some images which participated in some events within the community. As you can see, doing a lot of stuff in the community. These are some old pictures, so I need to update some pictures and bring some new stuff. What's going on? But you can see our social media websites. You can go to our social media profile, see some events that we were a part of, and what we're continuing to do. So definitely um, go to the website mms-management.com to learn about more about what we can do and what we do. And the computer just freezing up right now because of the work that this is all about. We're about the service that we provide, marketing, promotion, endorsement, sales, and sponsorship service, community involvement, media relations, draft preparations, career-related service, post-career counseling, contract negotiating, event planning, image branding, well developing, vacation business travel, financial planning. You know, got third party with that. That's building a relationship with other individuals that provide this. Mental health is something definitely. Let me go back. Mental health is definitely something that we definitely will talk about. I'm gonna have to get a good friend of mine back on the show talk about mental health, man, because it is definitely, really, definitely needed. So definitely gonna get some stuff about mental health back on. As you can see, some of my business partners that I work with, Talking Sports, Defining Moments, and Brandy J. Flynn. This is a mental health counselor. Definitely gonna have to get her back on so we can talk about the mental health issues. And again, if you want more information, you can click on our social media profile down at the bottom to get up to what we're doing. Again, I definitely want to give a shout out to Crunch Fitness for allowing us to come here and do what we do, shoot our show, broadcast our show here at Crunch Fitness. I really appreciate Pierre Nadar, the general manager here, for allowing me to come here and broadcast here. This is the second Saturday in a row that we're here. So, you know, we're building, establishing a good relationship. I know that she's looking to do a lot here. So definitely come on and take a look at the location, 2000 County Line Road, Ridgeland, Mississippi. Cool space and it's hot heat right now. So definitely come on out and take a look at it and join Quest Fitness. And for more information, you can log on to their website, www.crunch.com/rich location Ridgeland to get more information about what they're doing here at Crunch Fitness, man. I really enjoyed you guys' time. It's almost about that time for us to get up out of here. Got to go do some stuff in this hot heat. Again, I'm definitely staying hydrated. I have my water, definitely staying hydrated. So if you're out there in the heat, you're walking from the building to the car, hydrate yourself. And you walk from your car to your building, hydrate yourself. If you're out there working, I applaud the construction workers, my family construction building, doing concrete work. My oldest brother who's out playing with tires and doing stuff. My brother that's next to me, he's out doing the concrete work. Guys, stay hydrated. Definitely praying for you guys for safety. For my law enforcement officers, for the correctional officers, praying for you guys. Anybody that's out providing the service, that's out working right now, anybody's doing involved in some community service, applaud you guys. Praying for you guys as well. Hope you guys can stay safe, stay hydrated, what you do, and all that you're doing. Make sure you continue to give God praise, honey, Lord. Again, thank you for tuning in for more on the road with Bernard Moore, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. It's time for us to get up out of here. Time to go out and have some fun. Much love to you guys. See you guys next weekend. 1 + 1 =